Yo, what is good, YouTuber? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best power forwards in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 17,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of daily MyTEAM content. We are now in the new year. I'm intrigued to see if we can hit 18K by the end of January. It's about 1,600 subscribers. Today is January 1st. I think it's possible. We're going to see if we can push towards that. Right now, the goal is 17K, though, so I'd really appreciate if y'all do subscribe so we can definitely hit 17K this January. And I'm excited to get into this list. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Lamar Odom comes in at number 10, just like he was at small forward. I really didn't include very many cards from the small forward position on this list, though. In fact, Lamar Odom is the only one that I included. I kept everyone else to the small forward spot. Just because I think that's where I'd play them versus power forward. This is definitely a new list with some new cards. We got a lot of good cards on this list. Odom is a good all-around card, mid-80s in almost every single important stat, though isn't ideal. He's just not great at any specific thing. I mean, he's a solid all-around card, and yes, he can get every single badge, so you can add Limitless Range, Agent 3, Speed Booster, and a couple defensive badges such as maybe Anchor and Glove, or Anchor and Interceptor, or Anchor and Brick Wall, whatever the case may be. You can add a few badges to this card and make him more complete if you'd like, and fully badged up, he's obviously going to be a beast. Release is pretty good. Movement is very meh, not amazing, but not awful. Normal leaner is pretty good. I mean, he's a solid card for sure. I just don't think he's elite. And he's definitely a disappointing card for the power forward position, considering that he was the Gauntlet Road for 12-0 and Unlimited, which is the hardest Gauntlet of the year. Definitely should have been a much better card. Regardless, Pascal Siakam at number 9 is actually very good. Defensively, I think he's super good. I think offensively, he's very capable as well. His duo makes him even better on the defensive end of the court, but Hoff, Anchor, Interceptor, Post Lockdown, Rebound Chaser. Pretty good perimeter defender, nice versatile card, shoots the ball pretty well, good speed, good finisher, all the way around. Just a nice, well-rounded card with good all-around badges, Hoff Corner Specialist, Hoff Break Starter. I like this Siakam card a lot. I also think there's a chance Siakam's going to go to the Mavs in real life pretty soon, and via trade, he actually makes a lot of sense as a guy we could potentially add. And there's rumors that he's coming, potentially not that he's coming, but that the Mavs are very interested in trying to get him. So I might become a much larger Pascal Siakam fan in the very near future, but I will say his card in 2K is very, very good. Still a really usable power forward option. Kenyon Martin is actually out at number 8. 10,000 MT for an evolved Amethyst Kmart, who you can evo by getting 23 3-pointers with him, so I guess it takes 4 games. But he's 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, hotspots nearly everywhere, 3 Hall of Fame badges are Posterizer, Corner Specialist, and Rebound Chaser. He gets shooting evo, so he gets Silver, Limitless, and Blinders, Gold Catch, Claymore, Comeback Kid, Dad Eye, Green Machine, Guard Up, etc. Defensively, he's got Gold Anchor, Brick Wall, Chase Down Artist, Interceptor, Pogo Stick, Post Lockdown, Box Out Beast. Only thing he's really missing is Clamps and I guess Challenger. But 85 speed, 86 3-ball, really good finisher, and defensively a nice, well-rounded card. Plus, by the way, he playmakes incredibly well. With the Trey Escape and his size up being really good as well for whatever reason, he is kind of a dog as a playmaker at the power forward position off the pick and pop. Shooting-wise, release isn't incredible, but it's good enough. I think he's actually a really good budget power forward and actually a pretty darn usable card at the position. I will say Blake Griffin comes in at number 7. I think Blake is basically just the better version of Kenyon Martin. I think they're basically the same card, pretty much. Honestly, Blake just has better all-around stats and badges, slightly. Both of them very capable playmakers, the power forward position. Good speed for Blake, super athletic, incredible finisher, good shooter, great defender. Basically, like I said, the more versatile version of Kenyon Martin. Slightly better defensively. He's got Hoff Anchor, Hoff Post Lockdown, Hoff Workhorse, Silver Clamps, Gold Brick Wall, Chase Down Interceptor, Rebound Chaser. Playmaking badges are decent on him, honestly, for power forward, pretty darn good. Finishing badges are incredible. Shooting badges are okay. Release is decent. Playmaking is, I mean, it's better than most power forwards, but I wouldn't say it's insane. Normal leaner is good, though. I like his catch shoot release. I think he's an elite slasher, and I think defensively he is very impactful, but I do also think at 6'9" he's a little undersized. Also, the power forward position is really good, so having Blake at 7 I don't think is an insult. I still think he's a really good card. I just think there's a few guys better than him, including this Evan Mobley card, who I really, really like. The one flaw with this Mobley card is that his release is just a little bit baited. It's just not great, but he's so good in every other area at both power forward and center that I think he's super usable. 6'11", 7'4" wingspan, great player build, so he's got pretty darn solid size. Hotspots from nearly everywhere outside the 3-point line. 9 Hall of Fame badges include Aerial Wizard, Rise Up, and then Anchor, Clamps, Chase Down Artist, Immovable Enforcer, Big Driver, Interceptor, Pogo Stick, Post Lockdown, Rebound Chaser. So actually 11 Hall of Fame badges. Defensive badges or defensive stats in this card are very, very good. He's an elite rebounder, very good finisher, and a good shooter with good speed as well. Can't handle the ball, but really that's about it. The only flaw with this card is that his release just isn't very good. It's a little bit on the slower end. Obviously, it's on slow timing as well, and it's just not that fast of a release. It's a real shame, too, because outside of the release, Evan Mobley is incredible, but I do think the release holds him back a bit, especially since he's not that exceptional of a ball handler, so puts him at number 6. Number 5 is KG, really for the same reason as Evan Mobley. They're basically the same card. Him and Evan Mobley, they're both really good, impactful defenders who are athletic, capable, but really can't put the ball on the floor that much, but also have a slightly baited releases. But one thing KG does have is the ability to get every single badge. So you can add speed booster and limitless range and a few other all-around badges if you'd like, upgrade whatever you'd like to gold or Hall of Fame as well. Shooting wise, statistically not quite as good as Mobley, but like I said, with the added badges, he's going to be just as good, if not better. I'd say his release is a little better than Mobley's as well, but it's also a tiny bit on the baited end, to be completely honest. And his movement isn't great. He's not much of a ball handler. Honestly, he and Evan Mobley are pretty much the same card. I just think KG, kind of like Blake, is the better version of a Kenyon Martin. KG is the better version of an Evan Mobley, but they're basically the same card, and I think putting him at number 5 is very fair. AD comes in at number 4 despite not having the clamps badge because I think his release is phenomenal, and him having a fast, smooth, really good release and being such more of a threat as a pick and pop guy I think is really valuable because he's still a great finisher. He's still an elite defender, especially on the interior, a really well-rounded card, and he actually gives you more playmaking ability than Mobley and KJ do too. With a ball handle shoot and D'Antoni's approach, he can actually timing burst, and I just think he's a better shooter than both of them simply because of his release being a lot better than theirs. Defensively, he's still going to be super impactful, still going to be a really good finisher, and still have great speed. I understand he doesn't have clamps, and they do, and I think that's probably his biggest flaw compared to these two guys, but I will take the improved release over that. For me, AD comes in at number 4. Number 3 is Giannis. Yes, Giannis doesn't have the best release in the world, but he is an elite defender and an elite playmaker, and honestly, I thought he was the best power forward in the game up until just a couple of days ago, but I will explain my logic for why the two guys above him are above him here in a second. With that being said, 7 foot, 7'4" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere inside the 3-point line, nowhere outside. He's got 12 Hall of Fame badges on current gen, but 16 on next, include Acrobat, Aerial Wizard, Bulldozer, Fast Twitch, Posterizer, Precision Dunker, 2-step, Big Driver, Blow By, Anchor, Removable, Enforcer, Interceptor, Post Lockdown, Rebound Chaser. Pretty much every single defensive badge you could possibly ask for is at least on gold, except for Pick Dodger, Ankle Braces, Fast Feet, 94 feet. You could upgrade the Ankle Braces and Pick Dodger. He won't have 94 feet, but that's okay. I don't think he needs it. Shooting wise, he's basically the same as the Diamonds, to be completely honest. Put a 3-point shoe on him and a couple of shooting badges like Catch and Shoot and Claymore on him if you can to help the card out. But as a whole, this is both the Diamond and the Pink Diamond, by the way, at this number 3 spot. I think either one fits in at the same spot at number 3. Pink Diamond has slightly better stats and badges than the base card. The Diamond can get every single badge, whereas the Pink Diamond can't. But they're very, very similar. They're both incredible slashers, insanely effective defensively, able to put the ball on the floor at a high level as well with elite size, just not the greatest shooters. But outside of that, Giannis is incredible. I give the edge to Hakeem at power forward as of the last couple days simply because of how good Hakeem's release is. Hakeem has an incredible release, also has an amazing player build, elite rebounder, can get every single badge just like KG, just like Diamond Giannis. So you can add 5 badges to him, so you can add Speed Booster, Bailout, and a couple others if you'd like, Limitless Range, things of that nature, Fast Twitch. Whatever you want to add to this card, you can. He's going to be a pretty good shooter, but if you add a 3-point shoe and those shooting badges, you're going to help him out for sure. Defensively, he's super impactful. Doesn't give you the playmaking that Giannis does, but I still think he's an elite, versatile defender with amazing size, and his release is really, really good this year. For whatever reason, it just seems to be much, much quicker than you would generally expect from a Hakeem release. I don't know, Vucevic base, Cousins upper, you would think it wouldn't be very fast, but it's definitely much improved this year. So I got to give Hakeem credit. Really good release. Definitely, I think, is something that separates him. But I will say the number 1 power forward in the game right now, I honestly do believe, is the brand new Pink Diamond Chet Holmgren that came out today. I think this is the best power forward in the game, and the fact that he is as attainable as he is, 200 total blocks lifetime to get this Pink Diamond Chet Holmgren card, that's incredible. 7'1", 7'6" wingspan, hotspots from everywhere, 16 Hall of Fame badges with the next gen, which include Posterizer, Precision Dunker, Rise Up, Catch and Shoot, Claymore, Corner Specialist, Limitless Range, Big Driver, Anchor, Chase Down, Artist, Interceptor, Pogo Stick, Post Lockdown, and Rebound Chaser. He's got the perimeter defensive ability with clamps and glove on gold, as well as off-ball pest. He's got Silver Brick Wall and Removable Enforcer. He's got decent playmaking ability. A 79 ball handle means with a D'Antoni and a shoe. He can time and burst, and he's really athletic. He's an elite shooter with Hoff Limitless, Hoff Catch, Hoff Claymore. He is the only guy on this list with Hall of Fame Limitless Range, not to mention being an exceptional slasher, an elite standing dunker. His only flaw is the lack of strength, although I would recommend putting a shoe on that to help him out a little bit, and I do think he is still a nasty card, especially at power forward. I think it's honestly less important at power forward. He doesn't have the great strength. While his movement isn't going to be exceptional, he's got a pretty good release, and overall, I think Chet is an awesome, awesome card. Fade is good as well. He's a dog, and this is the new best power forward in the game. This is a card you're going to see in pretty much everybody's lineups within the next few days. I think you're going to see a ton of Chet at power forward and a ton of Chet at center. He's going to be in everybody's lineups, and he's elite at both positions, so I totally understand why. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.